New at 5, attorneys for Tulsa Public Schools temporarily stopped the release of findings from a state forensic audit that the state auditor claims showed significant findings against the district.
Fox 23's Devin Lyon reports from the state capitol, where this audit has been 2 years in the making.
After 2 years of waiting to find out what the state government found in their audit against Tulsa Public Schools, I arrived here in Oklahoma City for a news conference that was immediately canceled.
We called this press conference to release the forensic audit report for Tulsa Public Schools. I've just been told I cannot do that today.
State Auditor Cindy Bird announced that a last-minute action from Tulsa Public Schools halted findings about Tulsa Public Schools from being released.
The audit is complete and the findings are significant, but you're not allowed to see it.
Bird says TPS attorneys invoked a state statute called Title 70, which says, quote, "The findings of an audit performed on any school district by any state agency shall be discussed with the members of the Board of Education and the superintendent or a designee of the affected school district at least 14 days prior to the release of the audit to the public," end quote.
This statute allows school districts the unique ability to deny the public access to the audit findings for 2 weeks. In my 28 years of conducting government audits, including countless school districts, no one has ever invoked this statute, ever.
Governor Kevin Stitt called for the audit 2 years ago when Dr. Deborah Gist was the TPS superintendent.
TPS received over $200 million in COVID federal relief funds. TPS also stayed closed the longest, over 300 consecutive days. Board members, parents, students, and teachers deserve to know how that money was spent.
Under Gist, Tulsa Public Schools welcomed the audit. Now, 2 years later, the state auditor claims TPS has continued to try and disrupt it.
If you are wondering why this audit took 2 years to complete, it is because of the constant obstacles that TPS administrators employed to delay and mislead our investigators. This tactic falls perfectly in line with the pattern of behavior that we have witnessed for 2 years. To be clear, the Tulsa School Board and the Tulsa Superintendent have the power to let you see the audit report and its findings right now. They have chosen not to. Why? I invite you, the press, to get the answer to that question.
In Oklahoma City, covering news that matters, Devin Lyon, Fox 23 News.
In the last half hour, Tulsa Public Schools released a statement saying the district does not have the full audit report, has not seen it, and does not make the decision on when to release it. They say in part, quote, Tulsa Public Schools did not pursue any legal action in response to the state auditor's scheduled media appearance or report release. In fact, the district was made aware of the auditor's plans via media reports. They also say since July of 22, quote, the district has welcomed the opportunity to revise and improve our practices and procedures and will continue to operate in a spirit of continuous improvement. In fact, Tulsa Public Schools has already refined and strengthened most of the areas raised by the state auditor's office in their narrative today. You can read that full statement from TPS for yourself in this story on fox23.com.